Hi guys, and today I'm going to show you a walk around of the TFT dash on the Ninja 1000 2020 SX. Yes, this video is coming a little late, but yes, definitely this will come in handy for those who want to know the features of the entire dash, because there are a lot of multi-functionality on that. So let's get started. So after a long time, I'm actually doing this particular video. And let's start this up. So as soon as you start it, you have this gorgeous Kawasaki display, and I'm going to show you step by step what it is. So here you have your gear position indicator. So if I put this bike in neutral, oops, the handle. So if I put this bike in neutral, you see, oops, stuck. So here you have your power modes, sorry, your rider modes. So you have, it's on road mode, and here you have your quick shifter Kawasaki QKA. So it's Kawasaki quick shifter, so that is on. Here you have a fuel gauge, you have your odometer here. This is basically the engine temperature, and this is your outside temperature. Yes, it is quite hot. This is 29 because it's parked in the shade. This is your average fuel consumption, not real time, average fuel consumption, your time, your speed in kilometer, and this is the RPM. Now let's go into the settings. So I'll just show you the buttons that we use. This is the selector for the mode. You can change your modes here. So if I do this, it goes into rain mode. You see, rain mode. So if I select up, that went into road mode. So I show it here. Then when I go up, it goes into sport mode. Now there's one more mode which is called rider mode, which is a below rain mode. So here you have it's on low and 2. So KTRC has 3 settings, 1, 2 and 3, and power is low and full. So let's go back to the road mode. That's where I ride most of the time. Okay, so here you have your cruise control. Yeah, here you have your cruise control. So if you see, the logo lights up here and also there. So if I put it off, it goes off. And this is a setting for the speed for the cruise control. You have up, down. Here you have a, I'll show you about this button. This is a reset button. So in case you want to zeroize your kilometers and all that, you have to use this. This is obviously the turn indicators. This is the parking lights. This is the horn. And this is a very different mechanism of using the high beam. So there were so many switches out here, so that they didn't have place actually to put it. So this is the flasher, and for the high beam you just have to flick it this way. So yes, it gets kind of used to it, but you will get used to it. So this is the starter switch. So it's a pull down mechanism. You just slide it down and the bike starts. Now there's one more setting. So if you long press the select button, you go into the menu. Okay, so I toggle down. There's another display setting that is there. So I can change the mode. I'll just sit on the bike and do this. Okay, so I select type 2. So if you see, type 2 is the most sporty and track oriented. So I go back. So yes, if you see, this completely changed. Now what do we have here? We have this thing as a gyro. So if as soon as you keep moving, this is the gyroscope here. So it will take the force when you are accelerating. This goes back. When you hit the brakes, there's more force towards the front, so this will go towards the front. Here you have very minimal display of trip A, trip B and lean. So basically here you have lean angle, and here you have the lean angle sensor. So I'll show you. If I tilt, if you see this green line, if you see this way, you see, now that I want to tilt it much. There's one more thing. You can see this TH, so that stands for throttle. So I can give a throttle input, very precise. And if I go down, it's a brake. So the application of the brake, how much brake force I'm applying, yes, this will be useful in track. So let's go back and change this setting. I'll just go through this vehicle setting also. So here you have shift lamp, which is always on. The shift lamp comes at 6000. QKS, which is on, and immobilizer amp, the rider mode is on. So you go back, display I've shown you, date and clock, service. If you see oil change, now my oil change is in 2900 something. You have Bluetooth functionality, wherein you can just pair your Bluetooth or your phone, Android or iPhone, with the Rideology app, and you can kind of get to know a lot of data which the bike will display on the app. Units is fuel mileage, temperature. You can change this according to your setting. Let's go back. Yes, so basically this is the layout that I like, because this gives, sorry, this is not the layout which I like, this is more track. So I'll go to display settings. So I keep QKS always on, and mind you, you cannot enter the settings when you're riding the bike. That is, you should not actually, that's distracting. So if I toggle the front, the first button, the top button, you have Odo is 10,640. Yes, I have done 10,640 kilometers. 3.1 kilometers trip A, trip B, lean angle. So if you see, yes, this is the lean. Again, you shift it down, you have your range, your average speed, total time with the bike, battery voltage, and actual live reading of kilometers, the average. So yes, this is it. And if I switch off the bike, it gives a nice Kawasaki display. Now if you see, if I switch it on, you see you have KTRC here, ABS, this is the oil warning sign, this is the engine check light sign. So this will all go off. ABS will go off after some time of riding, about when you cross 10 speed. And yes, this is basically it. And let's start it up and see how it looks. Really nice from here. And yes, one more thing, if you're riding in the day, you might as well keep it in bright mode. So if you see this reset button here, with the flick of a switch, I can make it white, making dark, white. This is more readable during the day, this is in the night. And actually this display is so crisp. It's not the most clearest of displays, because if you see, it's little pixelated, but this is the best display of any other bike, where you can just glance and just see the entire readings, readouts, whatever you need. This is something that is not unnecessary. Whatever you need is there on the bike. So this is what I like about Kawasaki, is that at one glance you can see everything. So let's start it up. toggle switch. So that's it for you guys. I hope you like this video, and definitely give a thumbs up. And in case you have any queries or any comments, please do write in the comment section below. Now it's time to take Shuriken for a wash. It's really dirty. Thank you. Bye. Take care and stay safe.